Ain't no how Steppin Marcus J, y'all. We back. Thank you so much for staying with us through this interesting night. That's why it's taking us. We done went from missing planes and parents trying to kill their kids to vaginas and missing children.
Oh, you said the V word.
I did. I mean, that's not the word that I normally use when I'm talking about that body part. But hey, man, my mama might be listening. So I mean, you know, yeah, and your mama might be listening. You know, so
my mama know all about that V word.
I'm sure, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, having fun. We grown ups here, so we can say what we want to say, but we still want to be somewhat respectful because you know you could be as grown as you want, but when your mama come, your head goes down. Like,
right down, yep.
There you go. Ain't no ass stab with Marcus. All right, listen. What I want to do now is I want to introduce brand new segment. Brand new segment that we have here on Ain't No Hashtag with Marcus J. We lost Tony, so it's going to be Mr. LP, who is the host of Enliven Radio that you can hear every single Tuesday from 7 to 9 on Legacy Internet Radio, live from the den of Legacy Internet Radio, and of course my co-host S.Y. Butler. I'm happy to be here with you guys as we introduce the brand new segment that we're going to call Random.
Okay.
Random.
Like out of the clear blue sky?
Random out the clear blue sky. Random meaning, yo, you ever just be like sitting around and something just pop in your head and you be like, yo, what you think about such and such? Like this, it just comes out your head out the blue. Like when you be sitting around, you looking at Facebook and somebody put something completely stupid on Facebook as their status, but you be like, yo, I know, I was thinking that too. Yeah. Or you can sit around with your homies and you've been sipping, or you might have been doing something else, and they be like, yo, you ever just ... and then you have these random conversations. So that's what we're going to do. You know, they don't have Step on Marcus J. So that's what we're going to do. We have a little fun with it. Random.
Okay.
Mr. LP.
Yes, sir.
You up first.
All right.
All right. Random. If you had a choice between Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby, who would you pick? That's just random. It's out the blue.
Bill Cosby.
Tell me why.
Long-standing, more of a diverse background.
That's all you got, man?
Mm-hmm.
Long-standing, diverse background.
Yes, long-standing, diverse background.
What does long-standing, diverse background mean?
Meaning he's been in the industry longer. Obviously, he's still alive, and then it's just diverse background from a little bit of craft to education, travel around the world. Been involved in a whole bunch of different things that he could pull to give a big comedy on a bunch of different levels.
That's why I was giving you the side eye.
I love Richard Pryor.
Or as Lisa P would call the thyroid eye.
Thyroid eye.
What's up with the thyroid eye?
I would just say Richard Pryor. That's what he should have said.
I love Richard Pryor. Don't get me wrong, but I give Bill Cosby.
Richard Pryor had more fun.
That's why you say Richard Pryor.
He had more fun.
I have fun with both of them, but if I had to put a gun to my head, I'd choose Bill Cosby.
Richard Pryor had more fun, more laughs. He did.
If it was up to me, I would say Richard Pryor because, you know, I like Bill Cosby. I don't want to make this because it's one of those things where it's like, damn, yo, it's hard to even guess which one.
Left or right, yo.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no wrong answer here. I love Bill Cosby, but, man, if I had to guess one, I would say Richard Pryor because Richard Pryor was more someone who I could relate to. Not that I grew up in a whorehouse and I didn't know my daddy and none of that kind of stuff. I mean, my lineage is more similar to Bill Cosby, but the Richard Pryor humor and the theatrics and the way he presented himself, you know, and the stories that he told, I would have to take Richard Pryor.
Hey, let me hear your best Bill Cosby.
I can't give you a Bill Cosby.
But I want you to say, I would like to talk to you.
I would like to talk to you. But if I did Richard Pryor, I was born in Peoria, Mississippi. What's that? That's a city, fool. But he ain't say fool.
Yeah, that was a clean word.
Ain't no ass Steppin Marcus J. SY.
Very good.
1970, 70 to 79. That's your period. What's your favorite TV shows? You got up to 3. I'll take anywhere from 1 to 3. It's your favorite TV shows of the 70s.
In the 70s. Wow, I can't even remember any shows from the 70s. All I can remember is listening to WNBC and WABC.
She's not gonna remember because she's not that old, man.
Damn it, don't even play that game, man. Let's keep it real now. I'm not going to play
70s.
that. I'm not going to do that, Mr. LP. Come on now.
The 70s. I was only like
Just because she's 28 don't
10.
mean that she don't remember
I was
the
like
70s.
10. Land of the Lost.
1970 to 1979, you got a whole
I was
lot.
like 13.
Okay, but you know, I was born in the 70s, and I wasn't paying attention to television
Okay,
until
let me
I was
see
in the
what I
80s. But I
watched
still could
when
reach
I
back
was
into the 70s
13.
and tell you my favorite TV shows.
Good Times.
Good Times is one.
What
Keeping
else
your
did I
head above
watch?
water, making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs. Sorry,
Anyway,
that's your
Good
story.
Times. Let's see. Different Strokes.
Now the world don't move. Sorry.
And
Can't help it.
What
I'm
else
spazzing
did
over
I
here,
like
Mr. LP.
watching? 13.
Today would be nice.
Carol Burnett.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Do the whole song.
I don't know the whole song.
Okay, let's do the whole song before we close tonight.
Shit, no.
Why?
Mr. LP.
She stole my thunder. I was gonna hit it with a Carol Burnett.
All the TV shows of the 70s and She Stole Your Thunder, man.
She stole my
Wait.
thunder on Carol Burnett.
Ask my mama who's her favorite Carol Burnett character. I'm gonna tell you who she gonna say.
I mean, if you listening,
Mama, type your favorite Carol Burnett character.
the dating pool diva is saying Sanford and Son.
You big dummy.
You big dummy. Mr. LP, what you
I
got?
was about to say, I can't remember if Jefferson started in 79 or 80. I can't
1975.
remember. Okay, I was trying to remember. Jefferson's, I'm thinking Archie Bunker and Carol Burnett show.
Okay, first Lionel, second Lionel.
First Lionel, easy. Second Lionel, you know.
Wasn't the second Lionel? I mean, the
Second
first
Lionel
Lionel
was
goofy
worse.
looking.
Second Lionel was Damon Evans. He
The
played
first
he
Lionel
played
was
Alex
goofy.
Haley in Roots.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't bad, but the first Lionel was the first Lionel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anytime you get a recast, it's like whoever likes the second guy.
But
Nobody.
it didn't bring the show down, though.
No, it didn't, because Lionel wasn't the show.
Well, that was because George was.
Yeah, he had the cool walk. Yeah.
Archie Bunker, Jefferson's, and the Carol Burnett show.
All right, that's what it is. Now for me, my favorite show of the 70s was All in the Family, which is Archie Bunker. I used to watch that show with my nana, and I never really understood, you know, the bad language, because at the time that was like, I can't believe he just used those words. It was like terrible language, but you know, as I got older, I understood satire. And I remember we talked about when Big Roo used to do this show, he had us talking about our favorite cartoons, and I remember, or comic strips or whatever it was, and I remember saying that I didn't do any of that because I was watching sitcoms. All in the Family was my favorite of the decade. I tell you what else I like. What's Happening was my joint. What's Happening with, you know, Raj and Rerun and
Who would you be
Dwayne.
in What's Happening?
Oh shit, I'm Raj. Like,
You're Raj?
oh yeah, I'm Raj. I'm Raj so easy. Like, I'm the goofy, four-eyed guy that was corny
I
and
figure you more like Dwayne.
nah, I ain't no punk.
Like, hey,
I ain't no punk, man. Dwayne was a punk. Dwayne was Shaggy from
But
Scooby Doo.
when
He was scared of his
Dwayne had
shadow.
to step up and defend Shirley, he did.
Yeah, but Dwayne was a punk.
Dwayne was just keeping it on the low. He was like, I don't want to bust you up unless I have to.
I mean, I
kind of like
guess.
Michael in Good Times.
But yeah, Michael in Good Times. You know what's funny? There's so many shows to choose from. I can't pick 3, but I'm a just the third one, just for the sake of argument, was Happy Days. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Fonz was my dude, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Hey.
Sit on it.
Sit on it, Potsy. Yo, that was my dude, yo. The leather jacket
Yep.
and the smooth, slick back, you know, burl cream hair.
Zero.
And yeah, I used to like the Fonz was my guy, so I used to like that joke. Michelle K is listening to us. What's up, Michelle?
Yo, Michelle, I know you got like 99 t-shirts.
Michelle is the girl, man. Michelle, I'm gonna tell you something. We love Michelle, because Michelle supports every single show here on Legacy Internet Radio.
What's up, yo?
And we love her, man. We love her support. My bad. Yeah, no doubt. 804-402-2893 is the number to dial to be down with us right here on Legacy Internet Radio. If you could, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have dinner with any person who is currently deceased, whether they be famous, family, you got 3 to work with.
That's easy.
You got 1, 2, or 3 to work with. No more than 3, no less than 1.
Okay.
Give us the name, who, and why. You got 3.
Number 1, Marion Thomas, my grandfather. Just 'cause I love my grandfather. 2, my auntie Janelle. 3, my grandmother Sadie.
Your grandmother named Sadie?
Yes, my grandmother's name is Sadie.
My grandmother named Sadie. Yeah.
Your grandmama, my grandmama?
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Where your daddy from?
My daddy from down south.
Oh, okay, my
daddy named Marin.
All right, my daddy from Jersey City. 2 different Sadies.
2 different daddies.
I'm about to say. I'm just about to say. If we was kin,
brother,
my brother, my sister. Get it, girl.
Yep, those are my 3.
Mr. LP.
Jesus, I know that sounds maybe typical, but
nah, man. Whatever you got is organic and it's cool. So Jesus Christ.
Jesus, one. This one's gonna sound a little bit crazy, but I would love to. He probably kill me, but I want to have dinner with Hitler.
Okay.
And I know this may sound crazy, but I'm gonna tell you why. Despite the fact that he was a great raging lunatic, but the man was very much in terms of engineering, and he knew how to grow a country from a business and organization and structural standpoint. He just was crazy about it, and if someone took the time out to speak with that man and give the man a little bit of attention, he wouldn't maybe a chance to be a raving lunatic and things like that. So that was I know it sounds a little crazy, but that was one. The thought process. And 2, I want to have a talk with George Washington.
George Washington, Hitler,
and Jesus.
I mean, that's cool, man. Hey, look, it's one of those questions you cannot get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You cannot get it wrong because it's about what you want, Steven. So I appreciate that. Ain't no ask Steppin with Marcus yet. If it was me, the very first person that I would have, and I won't pick anybody living because whether they're someone in my circle or not, it's possible that I can still do it. So I can have dinner with my family. I can have dinner, reaching high with someone that's famous and alive now. So I won't pick anybody. The first person I would have dinner with is my grandfather, Charles Wilbur Jones Sr., who passed away when I was 3.5 years old. I've got pictures of him and me together. They're all blurry. One picture I have where you can see me clearly. Another picture I have, you can see him clearly. But there's no pictures of us where you can see us both clearly together. My grandfather was a Mason. I'm a Mason. And the older I get, the more I want to know him, the more I want to be able to learn from him, the more I want to pick his brain. I've been told that I am similar to him. And so I don't want to use the word obsessed, but, knowing him is very, very important to me. I would love to be able to have 10 minutes in the adult me with my grandfather. Another person I would like to have dinner with or spend some time with is obviously Nestor Robert Marley, commonly known as Bob Marley, because, most people know that he's my spiritual advisor. He passed away on my father's 39th birthday on May 11th, 1981. And I hadn't discovered him for at least another 10 years. But, the things that I've learned, he's far more than a musician. And, I'll talk more about Bob when I get to my rant and to my closing. Tip my hat a little bit as to where I'm going with my rant later on. And the last person, and this might shock a few people. This might shock a few people. But the last person who I would have dinner with Chicken George. Chicken George from the family of Roots. And the reason why is a lot of people who longtime listeners know that I've ventured to Henning, Tennessee twice in the year 2012 to meet with the family of Chicken George. I went to the home of Alex Haley. I met with the great-great-granddaughter of Chicken George. I made acquaintance with her. I'd like to call her a friend. I hope she would feel the same. And to know that this man was born a slave, who was cast out of the family, went to England, got his own freedom, became his own master, came back, tried to free his family, and was told, go away or you get to be plain old slave again. And he stayed around, tried to help his family, eventually leaving, acquiring land, and coming back and taking his family from bondage to a piece of land where they all got to live free through the rest of their days. Yo, that's a straight gangster move in mid 1800s. And someone that has that kind of strength and power and desire, I want to be down with that. You know how Steppin with Marcus J. Couple more. SY. If you had the choice, you could or you could not. Would you travel to outer space?
No.
Why not?
Just don't wanna.
No? You scared? You scared of going to spaceship?
That's too high for me.
You scared?
Uh-huh.
Steven, would you go to outer space?
Absolutely.
You would?
Oh, absolutely. First rocket smoking. Let me go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why would you go to outer space, man?
Just as if it's just an unknown, just to try
Take
something
me to
different.
your leader.
You know. Just let me go.
Yo.
I think I'd be the perfect representation.
You know why that's funny? Because the face she made when she said it. Take me to... Yeah, I'm sorry, Steven. I cut you off, but that joke was funny, man.
No, she remember, what was that Mars attack she did?
The what?
Mars attack. That was funny.
So you would?
Yeah, it's first rocket smoke.
I tell you, every day you ask me that, you might get a different answer. Like today, I would absolutely get on a spaceship and like go to like Mars or Jupiter or something. But see, once you get past Mars, then you get past the rocky planets like Mercury and Venus and Earth and Mars. They're all rocky. They have atmospheres. So you can actually touch down and walk around. But once you get past that, you get to Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus and Neptune. Once you get to those are all the gassy ones. And so once you land on them, your ass gonna fall right through. You know what I mean?
You don't
like
mean flatulence.
there is, man. There's no atmosphere, Steven.
I want to go past that.
Yeah, but if you go, but once you get to Pluto, and then you start getting, Pluto ain't even a planet no more. And I feel bad for all the kids that get Pluto in their like science projects because Pluto ain't a planet no more. It's like a dwarf planet. It's not a real planet. But then once you get like to Pluto and further, you get to the Kuiper Belt, which goes beyond, around the solar system.
You're going to disappear.
Once you get to the Kuiper Belt, you get to the rocky planets again. But you got to go far to get to them.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to come back and say, yo, I found this. I come back with powers. I want to do whatever.
But we won't be here when you get back. You know how long it take to get there.
I pray that we have enough. I pray the technology that can come that I can go. I want to get to Pluto and back.
But you ever watch like Star Trek or Star Wars and you ever want to be like, yo, for real? Like, how old is Darth Kirk? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, how old is Luke Spock? You know what I mean? Like these,
Luke Spock?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm mixing them up on purpose. But
Star Trek, I wasn't old enough to know Leonard Nimoy, and Leonard Nimoy's so cool. And
he is, man. That's Spock, man.
And,
Leonard Nimoy, and what's the dude that's playing Spock now?
Zachary
Quinto. Yeah,
he's done a very good job at that.
Yeah, man.
I saw
the dude from Heroes.
Into Darkness with my dad, and I couldn't stop staring at Spock. He was just. It's like
you looking at him because you think he's cute, don't you? You do realize that we're not looking at Spock because we think he's cute.
I would know. No. I like Spock because he's smart. He's smart, and he can make you feel pretty dumb.
He's logical.
He's logical.
Steven.
What's the one thing with Spock? It's like. He can make you feel stupid, but yet you don't care because it's Spock.
It's
and
Spock,
he's amazing.
Man. It's Spock. Hey, look, live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Steven.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite fruit, man?
I can't eat fruit.
What's your favorite fruit if you could eat fruit?
Maybe orange, I guess.
That's why. What's your favorite fruit? They don't have a fruit called wow. There's no fruit.
I'm going to say blackberry.
Blackberry.
I love fruit. Period.
Yeah, you're a fruit person.
Yeah.
You fruity?
Very fruity.
She's fruity. If I had to choose a fruit, I'd probably say an orange. They're paying the ass to get to it, but I do like oranges.
So then you buy the what's the commercial?
I take that back. Tomatoes.
The
I'm sorry.
halos.
Yeah, but tomato is a vegetable.
No,
Tomato is a fruit.
I mean, I hear y'all.
Is a fruit.
So Supreme Court named that a fruit.
I don't care what them people say. Hey, look, listeners, if you are listening right now and
It's
you
a
think I'm
fruit.
out my damn mind, tell me I'm out my damn mind. 804-402-2893. But a tomato is a vegetable.
Look at that.
Not,
The F was coming out because you was gonna say
it's not
fruit.
that F word I was going to say. I was going to say the other F
fruit.
word. I was going to say fruit. The F word. Can't believe you.
Yes.
Melanie, my sister Melanie, she's listening to us. My sister Melanie says her favorite fruit is pineapples. She likes
Pineapples are
pineapples.
good.
You like pineapples?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with it.
Pineapples and mangoes.
The Dating Pool Diva says that fruits grow above ground. Tomato is a fruit.
Thank you.
And she actually likes bananas. Says I'm out my damn mind.
Thank you, said.
Somebody,
That's
hey, look,
right.
man.
Annie
If
told you.
I'm not told I'm out my damn mind at least once a show, then I'm having a miserable show. But since my brother said, "Tell me I'm
Thank
out my
you.
damn mind,"
Thank
I
you,
must
sir.
my damn
Thank
mind.
you.
But all y'all a bunch of punks. Tomato is a vegetable.
That's all right.
Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. All right, last thing I want to ask you. That's why you up first. Don't think about it. Just answer the question. Whatever the first thing that comes in your mind, spit it out like a hawker spit. Like, first thing out your mind.
Okay.
Favorite Spike Lee movie,
Do the right thing.
Mr. LP.
Jungle Fever.
Do the right thing for me too. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. We're gonna take our break. When we come back, it's 9:05. Okay, I promised y'all we was gonna talk about the gay pastors running churches.
Lord.
We was gonna talk about the pastor that says a sister ain't supposed to wear no panties at church. They tripping. And I also want y'all to tell me about this lady that been dead in her house. She been dead, y'all, for 6 years, and ain't nobody know. How the hell did that happen? Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Be back in a few minutes. Stay with us with SY, Mr. LP, and you in social media, in the crew. Stay with us.